Beverly Hills, California, September 22nd, 1972. Friday evening, 8 p.m. Le Chateau restaurant sits on Rodeo Drive. French, expensive, elegant, white tablecloths, crystal chandeliers, wine lists thicker than phone books. This is where Hollywood power dines, where studio heads make deals, where celebrities celebrate, where being seen matters as much as the food. Bruce Lee walks through the entrance with his family, Linda on his arm, Shannon 7 years old wearing a blue dress, Brandon 6 years old in a small suit and tie. They are dressed up. This is special, a celebration. Bruce finished filming Enter the Dragon 3 weeks ago, 3 months in Hong Kong, brutal schedule, exhausting work. But the film is done, and Bruce believes it is the best thing he has ever made. The film that will prove martial arts cinema can be art, can be profound, can change the industry. Tonight is about family, about taking Linda and the kids somewhere they will remember, somewhere elegant, teaching them how to appreciate fine things, how to carry themselves with dignity. The maître d' recognizes Bruce. Mr. Lee, welcome. Your table is ready. He leads them through the restaurant, past tables of well-dressed diners, past conversations in hushed tones, to a corner table. Intimate, private, perfect. They sit. Bruce helps Shannon with her chair. Brandon climbs into his. The waiter brings menus. Leather-bound, gold, lettering. Shannon and Brandon's eyes go wide. They have never been somewhere like this. Bruce orders for the family, in French, impressing Linda, making the kids giggle. The waiter nods approvingly. Excellent choices, monsieur. They wait for food. Talk. Laugh. Bruce tells stories from the Hong Kong set. Linda tells Bruce about the kids' school. Shannon talks about learning to read. Brandon talks about wanting to be like Daddy. Normal family conversation. Precious. Rare. The food arrives. Escargot. Shannon and Brandon are brave. Try it. Make faces. Everyone laughs. Then French onion soup. Then duck. Then dessert. Crème brûlée. The kids love cracking the sugar with their spoons. Bruce looks around the table. His wife, his children. Happy. Safe. Together. This is what matters. This is what he works for. Not fame. Not money. But at a table 20 feet away, 4 men are watching. All in their 60s. All wearing expensive suits. All drinking wine. Too much wine. Subscribe. Turn on notifications. Like the video, and comment. More true Bruce Lee stories are coming. The man at the head of that table is William Hargrove. Not his real name, but a name just as famous. Academy Award-winning director. 3 Oscars, dozens of classic films. A legend in Hollywood, but also a man known for darker things. Arrogance, cruelty, racism, sexual harassment. Stories whispered, but never proven. Power, protecting power. Hargrove sees Bruce. Sneers. That's Bruce Lee, the Chinese actor. Making those kung fu films. Gimmick. He'll be forgotten in 5 years. One of his producer friends. Come on, William. The kid's talented. Let him have his moment. Hargrove. Talented. He does choreography. I make cinema. Real cinema. Art. Then Hargrove's eyes move to Linda. Blonde. Beautiful. Elegant. He stares. Too long. Too obvious. His friends notice. Another producer, William. Don't. Hargrove. Don't what? I'm just appreciating beauty. That woman wasted on him. She should be in my films. Leading lady material. Real star quality. His friends exchange glances. They know this mood when Hargrove drinks. When he sees something he wants. When his entitlement overrides his judgment. This never ends well. But they are producers. He is a director. They need him more than he needs them. So they stay quiet. They let him drink more wine. They do not stop him when he stands. Hargrove walks toward Bruce's table. Unsteady. Confident. He is William Hargrove. He runs this town. He can do what he wants. He arrives at Bruce's table. Bruce looks up. Recognizes him. Knows his films. Respects his work. Stands politely. Mr. Hargrove, it is an honor to meet you. Hargrove waves dismissively. Bruce Lee, I've heard of you. You make those little kung fu movies. That's cute. Entertainment for children. His tone is condescending, mocking. Bruce stays polite. I try to tell meaningful stories through action. I admire your work. Your films are masterpieces. Hargrove. Masterpieces. Yes, real cinema. Not karate nonsense. He looks at Linda, stares. But your wife, now she has something. Cinema face. Leading lady quality. She should be in my films. Linda's smile fades. Uncomfortable. Thank you, but I'm not an actress. Hargrove leans closer. You don't need to be. I can teach you. Make you a star. Real star. Not sitting at home as a kung fu wife. Bruce's voice stays calm but cools. Mr. Hargrove, that is inappropriate. My wife is not interested. Please return to your table. Hargrove ignores him. Keeps staring at Linda. I'm serious. You. In my next picture. Lead role opposite my leading man. Your face. Your presence. Wasted here. Shannon and Brandon are watching. Confused. Sensing something wrong. Linda's face is red. Anger and embarrassment. Linda's voice firm. I said no. I'm married. I'm a mother. I'm not interested. Hargrove laughs. Everyone's interested, if the price is right. He pulls out his checkbook. Gold pen. Right there at the table. In front of Bruce. In front of Linda. In front of Shannon and Brandon. He writes, tears the check. Places it on the table. Pushes it toward Linda. $10,000 for one dinner. Just you and me. We discuss your future. Your potential. Without him. The table goes silent. Bruce stares at the check. Linda stares at it. Shannon asks innocently, Mommy, what is that paper? Linda's voice shakes with rage. How dare you? In front of my children. You think you can buy me like... Bruce stands. His chair scrapes back. His expression has changed. The polite actor is gone. What remains is cold, dangerous. You just propositioned my wife, for money, in front of my children. You have disrespected my family, my marriage, my children's innocence. You have 10 seconds to leave, or I will remove you. He saw Kazra drunk confidence falters. He sees something in Bruce's eyes, something he has never seen before, something that makes survival instincts scream. But ego overrides instinct. Hargrove, remove me. Do you know who I am? I run this town. I can end your career with one phone call. You'll never work in Hollywood again. Bruce's voice drops. Ice cold. I do not care who you are. You insulted my wife. In front of my children. Leave, now. Hargrove. Or what? You'll kung fu me. He laughs. Pokes Bruce's chest with his finger. Hard. Aggressive. What you gonna do, Bruce Lee? Hit an old man? In Le Chateau? In front of all these people? You'll be arrested. Sued. Destroyed. The poke is the trigger. The line crossed. Bruce's hand moves. Wraps around Hargrove's finger. Light pressure. Just enough. Hargrove's face shows pain. Bruce. Do not touch me again. Take your check. Take your insult. Leave. Last chance. Hargrove tries to pull his hand free. Cannot. Panic flashes in his eyes. He swings with his other hand. Wild. Drunk. Desperate. Second one. Bruce's hand intercepts the punch. Redirects it. Hargrove's momentum carries him forward. Off balance. Second 3. Bruce's foot is behind Hargrove's ankle. Simple sweep. Basic technique. Hargrove falls. Hard. His tuxedo tears at the shoulder as he crashes onto the restaurant floor. Second 5. Hargrove tries to get up. Bruce's hand presses his shoulder. Light pressure keeps him down. Stay. Do not get up until I am gone. Second 7. Hargrove's 3 producer friends rush over. What happened? Are you okay? They help him sit up. His tuxedo is torn. His face is red. Humiliation and rage. Second 9. Bruce is already moving. Back to his table. To Linda and the kids. We are leaving. Now. Linda grabs her purse, stands, takes Shannon and Brandon's hands. Both kids are crying, scared, confused. Bruce picks up the check, the $10,000 check, rips it in half, drops the pieces on the floor. The restaurant is silent. 50 diners frozen, watching. The maître approaches, stammering. "Mr. Lee, I am so sorry. I did not know." Bruce cuts him off, calm. "Bill me, but full price for our meals, plus a generous tip for our waiter. He did nothing wrong, but we are leaving now." "Maître d', of course. I will comp the meals." "Bruce, no, I pay. I do not accept anything from this restaurant. Bill me." They walk out, through the silent restaurant, past 50 shocked diners, past Hargrove still on the floor, his friends helping him up, out into the Beverly Hills night. In the car, Shannon is crying. "Daddy, why was that man mean to Mommy?" Bruce's hands grip the steering wheel, because some men think power means they can do anything, treat people however they want, but they are wrong. "Brandon, did you hurt him, Daddy?" Bruce, "No. I stopped him." There is a difference. Linda is crying, not from fear, from anger, from humiliation. In front of the kids, "Bruce, he offered me money. Like, I'm Bruce. I know. I am sorry you had to experience that." "Linda, don't apologize. You defended me. Defended us. That man, he thought he was untouchable." "Bruce, no one is untouchable." The next morning, Saturday, Bruce's phone rings. His lawyer, "Bruce, we have a problem. William Hargrove is threatening to sue, assault, in a public restaurant. Witnesses. His lawyers say you attacked an unarmed elderly man. Bruce. He propositioned my wife for $10,000, wrote a check. In front of my children, then poked me, tried to punch me. I have 50 witnesses." "Lawyer, I know. I already spoke to 3. They all support your version. But Hargrove is powerful. Very powerful. This could get ugly." 2 days later, Hargrove's lawyer calls Bruce's lawyer, not with a lawsuit, with a settlement offer. $100,000 for Bruce's silence, for agreeing never to speak about the incident, for signing a non-disclosure agreement. Bruce's lawyer. They are scared. If this goes public, Hargrove is destroyed. Man of his reputation, propositioning another man's wife, for money, in front of children, then getting put on the floor. He can't survive that publicity. Bruce. I do not want his money. Lawyer. Bruce. Think about Linda, about the kids. This money could, Bruce. No, but I will accept it on one condition. The entire amount goes to charity, children's charity. I do not touch $1. It is blood money. I will not profit from it. The settlement is signed. $100,000 to Children's Hospital Los Angeles, in Bruce's name. But the NDA is ironclad. Bruce cannot speak. Linda cannot speak. The restaurant staff sign NDAs. The witnesses are quietly asked not to discuss it. Some refuse. Some accept money. Most just want to avoid trouble. The story dies. Buried by power, by money, by Hollywood's ability to protect its own. William Hargrove continues making films. Wins another Oscar in 1975. Beverly's in 1992, celebrated as a legend. His darker side mostly hidden. But in 2015, a biographer researching Hargrove's life finds notes, private papers, mentions of the incident. The night at Le Chateau, Bruce Lee, the proposition, the flaw, the settlement. The biographer includes it in the book. William Hargrove, the man behind the legend. The chapter is titled, "The Night He Offered Bruce Lee's Wife $10,000. It goes viral. Social media explodes. William Hargrove was a predator. Bruce Lee defended his wife's honor. Hollywood buried this story for decades. Hargrove's legacy shifts. Yes, he was a brilliant filmmaker, but he was also a terrible person, an entitled predator, a man who thought power meant he could do anything, until he met someone who did not care about his power. 9 seconds in a French restaurant, 1 insulted wife, 2 traumatized children, 50 witnesses sworn to silence, 1 $100,000 settlement, 23 years of secrecy. Then truth. Not because Bruce wanted fame from it. He never spoke about it, even after the NDA expired, even when he could have, because it was not about him. It was about Linda, about Shannon and Brandon, about protecting his family from a man who thought he could buy anything. That is not about martial arts. That is about dignity, about refusing to let power corrupt respect, about showing your children that some things are not for sale, that some insults cannot be tolerated, that 9 seconds of action can defend a lifetime of honor. Subscribe, enable notifications, like the video, and comment below which Bruce Lee moment surprised you most.